Hello everybody and welcome to the Lincoln Students' Union Elections 2021 question time. This is the question time for all candidates running for the Vice President International. How this is going to work is each candidate will be invited to give a 1-minute speech, and following that we have prepared 2 questions with an additional question from the Board of Trustees. We also have created the opportunity for students to ask questions via Instagram. Students are able to submit questions via Instagram and Facebook throughout the live, but please ensure that these are appropriate questions for all candidates and are not manifesto specific or personal to the candidates. Each candidate will have 30 seconds to answer each question, and I will raise my hand like this when there is 5 seconds remaining. Please remember to keep your comments respectful if you wish to engage in the live chat. So we'll get straight into it with the 1-minute speeches, and we are starting with Amina.
Hi everyone, my name is Amina and I'm running for Vice President International. Basically, few points from my manifesto is to increase well-being support, promote and create a cultural diverse community, and to increase social activities. If all of these are things that sound interesting to you, you probably would have seen my posters. If you've not, you should visit lincolnsu.com now, check out my manifesto and get all the juice of the things that I want to do for you. I have been a leader before, took you through the global pandemic, and I am ready to take you out of it into another phase of the academic year. So vote Amina as your #1 VP International. Thank you.
Thank you, Amina. And next we have Sunitha. Just on mute, Sunitha.
Hello, everyone. This is Sunitha, your Vice President International nominee. I'm doing my Master's in Education currently, and I was a student here during the pandemic, and I've been, through my passion and my interest to serve the international students, I've taken up the position of the ISA Social Secretary, the course representative, and also your student ambassador. So my vision is to build a robust community which links and connects international EU students and provide them the best support system that you can get. This pandemic has really taken a toll on all of us and has made us realize the importance of connectivity. So I'm here to help you connect with your friends as well as with the SU. So if you want to check on more on my manifesto and my 5 principles, please see my posters on Facebook and all the social pages. And vote for Sunitha.
Thank you. We are now going to move on to the questions. And just so that viewers are aware, the person who answers first for each question will change. So question number 1 is, how would you ensure that diversity amongst the university community is celebrated and championed? And the first to answer this is Sunitha.
Thank you, Kaylee, for this question. Already, the University of Lincoln has a very diverse and unified student community. And a lot of events are happening to celebrate the diversity among students, especially with the International Student Association acknowledging the national days and important festivals that are being celebrated all around the world with social media posts and some events. So on my part, I would like to increase that by giving a lot of support to the students, especially during the Ramadan season.
Thank you, Sunitha. Next to answer is Amina.
Thank you, Kaylee. Regarding celebration of diversity within the university community, this is something that I already worked on this year. This led to the creation of the cultural calendar, just to make sure that the university staff and students are all aware of celebrations that happen across the world. Unfortunately, we couldn't do physical events, but we made sure we tend to use the virtual platforms that we had, and we did celebrate some few events, creating awareness, and hopefully in the coming year, we will do more.
Thank you. Question number 2 is, how would you ensure that the February cohort of international students arriving to Lincoln have the same experience to those arriving in September throughout their university career? And first to answer this is Amina.
Thank you, Kaylee. I, for instance, was a February intake, and every time I do explain and I do talk about the experience that I had as a February cohort. I have been working with the international office and student support as well as the student union to come up with activities and events that we could incorporate in the calendar for February cohorts so that they can have events just like we do with freshers in the welcome week. So for instance, working with LIPS Global Experience Team is one of the things that I'll be looking at creating such events.
Thank you, Amina. And next to answer is Sunitha.
Yes, the February intake students are really finding it difficult, but I'll be working closely with the English language session team to provide more support for the students academically, because international students have English as their second language, and also with the library to give them more academic support, and also with the LIPS team and the university chaplaincy to cater to their entertainment part. Thank you.
Thank you, Sunitha. We now have our question from the Chief Exec on behalf of the Board of Trustees. Given that many international students arrive in the UK alone, how will you ensure that international students are supported during any enforced isolation put in place by the UK government? And first to answer this is Sunitha.
Thank you, Kaylee, again for this question. Yes, the university is already offering a lot of support to the students. And moreover, I want to increase the support by creating a unified platform for the students like Telegram, and giving them exclusive 24-hour support through WhatsApp, and creating a lot of student volunteers in order to help the students. And during the isolation, if they are in need of any kind of support, they will be given immediately from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Sunitha. And now to answer is Amina.
Thank you, Kaylee. One of the things that I worked on in this academic year regarding international student arrival and staying in isolation was, number one, the insurance of provision of e-ASDA vouchers for all international students, provision of food parcel for students living in university managed accommodation and private managed accommodation as well. And this has worked out really well because it has supported students in the time of isolation, because essentials are crucial for new students when they arrive into Lincoln.
Thank you. We will now be moving on to questions from social media. Just as a reminder to everybody that you are able to post questions if you're a student union member in the Facebook Live or over on Instagram. So question number 4 is a question from Instagram, which is, how are you going to use the ISA platform more next year to support international students? And the first to answer this is Amina.
Thanks, Kaylee. I have already been using ISA this year. Quite unfortunate that we've not been able to do physical events, because physical events obviously attracts more students and student engagement. So hopefully in the coming months, we would tend to move to physical events, create more activities that would be enticing and get all students, both local and international students, to attend the events that ISA will be creating and organizing for them. So definitely ISA is my remit, and I would love to use them as much as I can to engage international students.
Thank you, Amina. And next answer is Sunitha.
Thank you, Kaylee. So the ISA this year under me will have a new phase. So a lot of collaborating events with all the other societies, especially I intend to do events with the university chaplaincy by promoting kitchen farming with the COVID-19 regulations in place, which would be safe and engaging for the students. Thank you.
Thank you, Sunitha. I can see a question has just come in on Facebook, which is, how will you support students from different faith backgrounds? And that question is first to Sunitha.
Yeah, thank you, Kaylee. And for the students from different faith backgrounds, the university has a beautiful and a diverse chaplain who are ready to cater to the needs of the students. Already, I've been in contact with many students trying to get them connected to according to their religion with the chaplaincy. So if you people give me a chance, I would do more and engage the students according to their religious needs. Thank you.
Thank you. And the same question to Amina.
In as much as the multi-faith chaplaincy exists for the use of international students, basically all I'll have to do, and what I have done before previously during international webinars, is to talk more about the multi-faith chaplaincy just so students are aware, there's a service like that for them here when they arrive, and then they can be supported as much as possible. And also for me to work with the multi-faith chaplaincy to help them celebrate their events and religious activities.
Thank you, Amina. At the moment, we don't have any more questions, so unless any more are coming in, I'll just give it a couple of minutes in case anyone wants to. While we wait, I'll just remind you all that all of the question times that have been recorded today are available on the Facebook page and also on the Lincoln SU YouTube. As nothing else has come in, I will conclude this question time now for Vice President International and take the time to thank all of our candidates for VP International for answering the questions today, and thank you all for watching this question time. As a reminder, you have until 2 p.m. this Friday, the 19th of March, to cast your vote. Please head to www.lincolnsu.com to read the manifestos and make your voices heard. Thank you.